You know, it's even sometimes hard to recall after a number of years. They start to mesh and they blend together. Because when I first started, I didn't work every day like I do now. Of course, I had different duties. I was standing as a goal judge, freezing my butt, or I'd be in a penalty box, letting these hulking young men in and out of the penalty box, and other kinds of duties. But now that I'm down here in the office and I'm old, I get to sit in the warm, and I sit there with really a bunch of swell people, so I just love to come down here now. But there were times when you get back and you think, what in the world am I doing here? When the MAC first started, I was commissioner of this division. I think I mentioned to people before, Mike Vernon's last year in this division was my first year as commissioner. And as I said, now he has all these hockey awards, and I'm 35 years older. I don't think that's very fair, but that's life. I enjoy it because it's my annual hockey fix. I've gotten away from hockey somewhat, and I was not only commissioner of this division for a couple of years, I was president of a commercial men's league, the Henry Viney Hockey League. And we got away from it. Now I'm sort of putting back in, but I'm putting back in at my leisure. And I find it's a lot more pleasurable. I guess the highlight of for most of us is the year that Nedved defected. I wasn't in the arena at the time, but I was around and I saw the people in cheap suits and big shoes clumping hither, thither. I didn't know what was going on. So I suppose that would be the one big thing for the MAC tournament. Well, there's a kid named Crosby, wasn't bad. He's up there. Zach Peruzzi is pretty good. And I think back to Dale Howarchuk many years ago. I saw that young man in the dressing room after one of his games, and his body was just a mass of black and blue welts. And I tell you, he was pretty durable for a young man who was not all that big and strong, pretty frail actually. But I'll tell you what, yeah, there were some great moments. And every now and again, somebody out of the blue would just do things that just think, how in the world did that young man do that? And it just blows you away. And by the time you react, my God, there's another young man or young woman now doing something equally impressive. I liked when we had the Quebec teams here. They were fleet of foot, fun to watch. They had brought an element of a quickness to the tournament that we really haven't seen much since then. When the economy turns around and the thing gets back in its feet again, we're going to see some more international clubs, I'm sure, which will bring the tournament back to its feet and get the fans back in here big time. This year we have compounded with the juniors being in town. It's a bit of competition, but they're here this year and then they're gone. So next year the MAC will be back again and again, hopefully as the MAC. And we'll just keep going, and 35 years from now you'll have someone else sitting in this chair and I'll be in Florida. If we can make it pleasurable and give them an opportunity to move up in these things, I think we can attract some very, very good people. We have in the past. Why not continue? I think it has a great future. I don't know how we can expand much more without getting more arenas, and of course an influx of money in the teams. But it's a growing thing, and I have confidence that the people who run it, they've done a great job so far. Who's not to say it's not going to even grow bigger and better in the future? I think it can be.